world. They got rid of the rope and they handed out participation badges to everybody. And, oh, we're all winners. No, because those ropes show up in life every fucking day. And you're never going to make it to the top. That's what they taught you, was get used to not getting to the fucking top. Success is measured in so different ways now, where it's just like you succeed if you don't choke on a fucking peanut. No, you're not. It's
that's not a bragging right.
We've
You're weak.
you.
If somebody comes up to you and says, "I don't like you," or "I think you're stupid," and you cry because of it, you're weak.
It's
You have to be able to handle criticism.
and.
You have to be able to handle somebody being criticized.
But there was, these things didn't exist. Morbidly obese didn't exist when I was a kid. There was no such thing as that morbidly obese kid. Now it's half the fucking population. What the hell has happened?
They allow fucking fast food to be cheaper than real.
It's the same as the peanut kid. My daughter, she's got to go to pre-K now. Which is, where the fuck did that come from, by the way? That's another 80 bucks. You used to have preschool and then kindergarten. Now there's one in between there. It's pre-K. Another 80. Why? I got to pay another 8 for, so some fucking Lynn Valley bitch can watch my kid run in a circle and take a nap? I got to pay extra? Fuck off.
Yeah, it's all it is. All that is just a glorified baby.
But she can't, I can't have peanut butter. Because a kid in her, they all have to carry EpiPens, and they can't. Where the fuck did these peanut kids come from? Did they really exist, or did their goddamn fucking hypochondriac, Whole Foods eating motherfucking moms turn them into this thing? It just doesn't make sense.
No, but here's the
And I don't, I will tell you, before you go on that, I will say, I do understand that there is always, like, someone has a story, right? Like, someone knows someone who lived with somebody who got date raped by a guy whose friend had a kid in Boy Scouts whose half-brother was allergic to peanuts. I remember, like, that guy, and I feel sorry for that kid. Yeah, but not 60% of the fucking class can't, like, people have real problems in the world, and the people with real problems aren't allergic to peanuts. I guarantee it. Give them peanuts.
These kids who have to have an EpiPen because they are allergic, they are actually literally allergic to peanuts. You know what? They're gonna learn real fucking fast. Do not accept food from fucking strangers.
Yeah. There you go.
You eat the food that your mommy gives you, and that's all you fucking eat.
But I can't.
Keep your pen handy and you use it. You don't fucking use it as a fucking badge. As a fucking thing you keep in your pocket, like, oh my god, I just had this, I'm having a reaction, I need to have the pen. Alright.
But here's in Africa, when they're trying to, this is the thing, I think I brought this up once before, that when the starving kids in Africa, they decided to feed them, and they made this paste out of powdered sugar, powdered milk, and peanut butter, and that's what the kids ate every day, and it was enough to keep them, it's enough protein, and you know how many they brought it up. Well, what about the peanut allergy? There isn't a fucking peanut allergy in Africa. It doesn't exist. Because they have real problems. They have things to worry about in Africa. I don't think fucking where your husband's going to get his next manicure. We should not know what a manicure is.
When I was in grade school, there were two standout students that we had in grade school. There was one kid when I was in grade school that had a peanut allergy. And he had to fucking eat lunch. He wasn't allowed to eat the cafeteria food just in case there was cross-contamination. He had to eat his own fucking lunch, and everybody was told.
Yeah.
Don't fucking offer him your food because there might be...
Don't be... Which is code at that age for don't be nice to that kid.
Yeah, pretty much. But then the other kid that we had a Muslim student who came in and had to do his praying to Mecca 5 times a day.
That's brutal.
That kid had to leave the class to do what he had to do. But then he had to come back and make up for the lost time. And this lasted for about maybe 4 months before the kid ended up being so fucking far behind.
Sure.
just don't tell my parents because I don't want to be a fucking, I don't want to get in trouble for this.
Yeah, they probably chop off your hands or some shit.
Stealing. He recognizes that he's stealing, and he solves the problem.
There you go. That dude's a man.
They solve the problem. They just keep finding ways of making everybody else.
Yeah, I have a problem, so now I have to make this everyone else's problem. Now it's a big problem, and we all have to worry about it. No, nobody worried about the weird peanut kid when I was a kid. We threw stuff at him. Anything we didn't want to eat, we threw it at him and laughed. Was it right? No, but those kids that are our age now never shot up their school. They never show up at work with dynamite strapped to their chest. They never kill a woman in a parking lot because she doesn't want a second date. That's what these pussy people grow up to be. They're Buck, man. Do you remember when you'd meet up with friends on a Friday night and you guys would talk about like getting in a fight and shit? Now you meet up with a guy and he's telling you, "Oh man, it was so tense. I honked at a guy and he almost got out of his car, so I called 911." What? That is not a bar fight story.
No.
These people.
I remember in school when there was a school fight. It was a big deal. Fucking half the teachers would come out to watch.
Yeah. You stood in a circle until one of them went down.
Right.
And we all.
You know, that's just the way it works.
And we all got bruised. We all.
Fucking high school. There was this one kid who was getting picked on, not necessarily by anybody in our school, because our school didn't actually have bullying. It was a very, that was when I was very cool. But he was a weak, little, neat sort of guy. He carried this giant satchel with him with his fucking, books and everything else, and everything else. But the problem with this kid was that he had no idea how to defend himself. He couldn't do it, and we were afraid, as a group, that somebody was going to take advantage of this and start bullying him or pick on him or beat him up or whatever.
Right.
So one day we were walking to, there's a group of like 10 of us, and we I was part of the popular crowd. We ran the school basically, if you will, but we also had, I was the exception to the rule, because I was the fucking dumb one in the group.
Right.
But they all had straight A's. They were good students. They were good people. But we ran all the parties. We were popular crowd.
Okay, I get it.
We were walking across lunch one day, and we ran into this fucking kid, and we turned around and we said, we basically talked and we said, "Look, you got to learn how to defend yourself." He's like, "No, man, just leave me alone." No, seriously, we're gonna put you in a situation that you have to fight your way out of it. Because if you don't learn this now, you're not gonna be able to handle life later on.
It would be so great if this story ends with, "And that was the last we ever heard of him." I don't have an extra one.
Literally ended up forming a circle around one of the guys who was equal to this kid's height, because we made it a fair fight. He got up and we started pushing him around and fucking getting this kid fucking pissed off, putting him in the comfort zone. Finally, the kid fucking defended himself and knocked my fucking buddy out cold.
There you go.
Him and the fucking kid knocked him out cold. You know what we did? We bought him lunch that night. We took him to a fucking house party, got him fucking drunk and late.
Yeah.
That kid got laid before I got laid.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah. So.
That's.
I mean, to be honest, I have no idea what that kid does anymore. But I'm sure as hell betting he's not sitting there crying in a fucking corner saying, "Why me? Why me?"
No, he's probably successful somewhere because of it. We're getting to the point now where it's like, we're letting lazy kids just have wheelchairs. You know what I mean? It's like, just put him in a wheelchair so no one makes fun of him for being lazy. That's not how you solve problems in the world. That's how you end up with Trumps running the world.
If you're too fat to fucking get up and go anywhere, then whomever it is that's fucking taking care of you, they're the fucking problem.
But it's not their fucking sugary drinks. It's not that we're giving our kids aren't drinking more pop than they were when we were kids. They're not eating more candy. Fuck, candy was a penny when we were kids. That shit's 25 cents now.
Yeah.
And you're saying it's because of sugary drinks? No, fuck you. It's because they don't challenge themselves. No one challenges you. You can't be challenged. because it's wrong. Yeah, everybody is a participant. Everybody, no, fuck you. Some of you are losers, and you're gonna be. That's just the way it is. You know what really fucking changed? Look at goddamn bumper stickers. Bumper stickers are supposed to be funny. What's with this fucking proud parent of an honor roll? When do we need that kind of fucking, I gotta brag about my kid on my bumper? No, fuck, your kid's a nerd, great. Bumper stickers are supposed to be a joke. It's not supposed to be, oh, look at, I gotta fucking reassure my kid every time I drive down the street because he's such a pansy, he needs to hear that from me.
No,
You know,
no, fuck that.
it's supposed to be axe, gash, or gas, no one rides for free, or whatever the fuck. No, fucking a proud parent. Fuck off. Go back to Whole Foods, bitch. God damn it. Whole Foods. What a fucking stupid name. Like every other store sells partial foods. Fuck you.
Whole Foods is the only place in the world that I know you can go in there for a fucking breakfast, grab one little bowl of food, and it costs you $34 to fucking eat it.
I couldn't believe it. They got a fucking 11. They got a chicken sandwich for like $19. And it was literally chicken on fucking some shitty gluten-free goddamn bread. Put gluten in the food and put the activities back in gym class. Make some men. Don't. Justin Trudeau is not a leader. Don't shape your children to be like that. But diversity is good too. The world's going to have some losers. We can't all be equally unsuccessful women.
Not everybody is a winner. Not everybody is special.
No, but the world needs concrete finishers and fucking toll takers, you know? The world needs those to keep running. We need our losers. Now, you guys are great. You're working. I'm not saying you're a loser for having a job, but I'm just saying, some of us are janitors. And that's okay. That used to be okay. It used to be a doctor and a janitor lived right next door to each other. And they could both afford the house and the car and water their lawns and have their kids played together. And now for some reason there's this big divide. And I think doctors are the fucking problem. I know for a fact pharmacists are, but doctors are motherfuckers too. They're making us way sicker than we need to be. Because doctors are broke. Doctors are broke motherfuckers. People think, oh, doctors are so rich. No, they got 18 years of student loans to pay off. They're just like fucking mechanics. You ever take your car to the mechanic, he's never going to say, oh yeah, everything's wonderful. Go drive around the world 100 times and then come back and see me. He's going to find something wrong with your fucking car.
Yeah.
Doctors do the same fucking thing. You go in to fucking get a tune-up and he's going to find something wrong with you. Because he's got to pay his bills. It's...
That's not right. Doctors, no, I don't. When a pill dictates what a doctor prescribes you, like not the other way around, that's a very, very serious problem.
Exactly. Keeping us sick, making us weak, and then we go home and we cry in our girl panties to our single moms. And then you wonder why the world's fucked up and nobody knows their ass from their elbow anymore. This is the problem, guys. It's not toxic masculinity. That's a product of this shit. I guarantee you, that shit never happened. And now men are so confused at what it is to be a man that's what they turn to. Because we're dumb. We're dumb idiots. We don't know. And we haven't been raised to understand men.
That's right.
Where's the Humphrey Bogart of today? Where's the guy who drinks and slaps people once in a while? You know what I mean? Where's the man? Those guys they knew what was up and what was down. They knew how to take care of people. Now we don't. We're so fucking self-serving because we're weak and we're scared and we can't help others because it's all just survival mode all the time. And we don't know how to survive anymore because we're scared of peanuts and dodgeballs.